everybody, Jim from Jim's Coleus. I just wanted to shoot I want to say this is a final video, but for the purposes of Coleus, this is it. It's fall. As you can see, and we'll get into that a little more, we're just waiting on the frosts to kill everything down. But I'm actually going to trim most of these. I'm still harvesting some seed pods, if you can believe that. So then we'll wrap up. I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to wrap up my pots and planters. These are planters I have around my property. But if you do have your Coleus seeds outside and you're in a winter zone like I'm in New Jersey and you're waiting for your frost and so forth, obviously they're going to die on first frost. Your Coleus seeds are still good. The seed stalks that are on the Coleus, even though Coleus died, are still good. I mean, you don't want to leave them out for weeks on end, but once the frost comes and your Coleus die, you know, then it's time, obviously, to cut your seeds. I mean, at this point, depending on where you live, how mild it's been, and here in New Jersey, I'm still on the beach. I still go hang out on the beach every day before work. So it's been so mild, but it's definitely fall. You know, we're getting into the 40s at night, and it won't be long. So anyway, let's go take a look at some of the plants and the sadness of my greenhouse during the winter, and what I do during the off season. Okay, so again, if you're following along, these are my two concrete planters. These are my showcase planters that I put on my deck. And I keep these out all winter. I cover them up with plastic after I cut the Coleus down. But as you can see, we are all of these seed stalks. You still have some that are flowering, but every one of these are well beyond ready to pick. So this one here, it's completely brown. I still have all those seeds in that seed, so this is ideal. These are all ready to pick. So, and I have an abundance of them, and we're gonna cut these down, and we'll mulch these. I don't mulch these in my vegetable garden because I don't want a million Coleus seeds in my vegetable garden. Obviously, because I'd have Coleus craziness in my vegetable garden. So. But you can see these are well down. They're basically declined. And again, if you're growing Coleus and you don't want seeds, you're not interested in harvesting seeds, then cut your seed stalks as you see them develop, because the seed stalks signal the Coleus to decline, because in the natural state, the seed stalks are how the Coleus regenerate themselves. Coleus are considered a perennial, but not like tulip bulbs and so forth that go back into the ground. These generate their own seeds. The seeds drop and they fall on the ground just like you plant them. Remember, Coleus seeds are never buried. They're dropped on the soil, and then they will germinate from light and warmth and moisture. So again, if you're not interested in Coleus seeds, just keep trimming your Coleus seed stalks as they develop, and it'll keep your Coleus nice and healthy. But you can see this one here is really done. Some jitters hanging on there. Still got some insect. That's another reason why I leave these so long, because I'm a softie. I feel bad for the bumblebees. So they're still harvesting their pollen. They're still pollinating and eating, having a good time. There we go. There's a little bee. There's a nice, I guess that's a yellow jacket, so I wouldn't call it nice. It's beautiful, but not a nice bee at all. But he's, in the cold, they start slowing down. They get full with nectar. They get nectar drunk, especially the bumblebees. They start slamming into things. But once it starts getting cold like this, they slow down, obviously, until they hibernate. So, but these are all ready to go. And again, here's my multi-seeding multi-season garden that I featured on a couple of videos in my channel here. These are the Canadian cactus, and of course you can see all the flower tubes. I guess these are the seeds. I really have to read up on these, but those are these will flatten out and go dormant for the winter, and they'll be here during the winter, but they'll be completely flat, and then in the spring they come right back up. Butterfly trees, they're pretty much picked just like sort of like the Coleus. A lot of bumblebee activity through the season, but these are pretty much done for the season. It's a lot of work to keep this up, so we do the best we can. A lot of weeding and so forth. And here is a weeping cherry tree that flowers early in the spring. And here's a giant, still looks pretty good because this gets a lot of sun over here still. This gets late, all day sun, and it gets sun well late into the day, in the evening. So this is still doing pretty well. This is a combination of Defiance with a Kong red. It's almost like a black cherry. So we're going to harvest that. Shasta, these are Shasta daisies, they're done. And jumbo hibiscus, they're all done for the season. We'll cut those down. We'll cut all this down. I have a landscaper come and cut everything, pretty much everything down. I do not cut down the butterfly bushes. I keep those. Again, these are over 20 years old. Occasionally, because they are so old, some branches may break over under their own weight. But for the most part, I'll keep it, and I'll trim where needed. But I don't cut them down. You can cut these down and they come back. It takes a few years, but these are magnificent. Sort of the showcase of my multi-season garden. There's some Shasta daisies back there, different colors. Those are pink and white, and a bunch of different ornamental plants leading up to my greenhouse. So this is a fairly organized mess. I have some of these pots. They still have some soil in them, and just a handful of Coleus seeds, Coleus plants that I had in here for seeds. And I'll get to this over the winter. I usually save this disaster for a nice, fairly warm winter day. Of course, if it's 35 degrees outside, it's always a good 60 in here. So, but I save this for then, and organize all these soil I shake out, and then I throw out the roots, and we save all the trays and pots, whatever we can. We recycle what we can and throw out what we don't need, and again, just clean up and general organizing. So, and along my my fence, now we had this fence and driveway redone years ago, about I guess 5 years ago. So it looks like a mess. It's again, it's full, but we have these magnificent mums, and I have my Coleus in between. But these mums we cut down. We don't remove them. We just cut them down, and they come back every year. And they are big, healthy mums. Every year they come back even more full. There's a magnificent marigold bush. It just keeps coming. Hit it with bloom booster. Deadhead them. Deadheading, of course, is just picking off the dead heads. I wish I had the time to do that all the time, but I don't. So, and now here is the Darth Vader. So as you can see, it's definitely on decline, and it's on decline for the main reason because look at all of the seed stalks. This has exploded. When I I kept giving it the bloom booster throughout the summer, and it is exploded with seed stalks. And compared to Kongs and most of all of my other Coleus, and I guess it's the nature of how delicate and small, ironically delicate for Darth Vader. You would never think that would be a term you could use to describe a Darth Vader, anything Darth Vader, but these are very delicate. They're smaller seed pods. So the seeds are, all Coleus seeds look the same. They're small and round and dark like poppy seeds, but these may be a little bit smaller than Kongs. Kongs generally are, again, they're round and dark, but they're very they're just a little bit larger than these. So, but this is the first year I got this many Coleus seeds from my Darth Vader Coleus. And again, if you're interested in buying some seeds from me, I have seeds from pretty much all of the Coleus that I showcase throughout my videos. If you're following along, you can go to my eBay channel. It's Jim's Coleus, and I have organized packs of seeds. I will include Coleus like this. It's like a Kong Red. I packed 6 packs of Coleus seeds marked, and you get several hundred seeds per pack. So I'll give you 6 packs of Louis Kongs, Rose Kongs, Kong Rose rather, Rose Kong, Scarlet Kongs, Empire Kongs. I'm gonna later in the fall I'll have these Darth Vader seeds available. I won't have a lot. I mean, even though there's an awful lot of seed stalks here, I did try to I do have some of these drying out, but they're difficult to separate. So, but again, this is the first year I actually got this many seed stalks from Darth Vader. So, but anyway, Jim's Coleus on eBay. If you're interested in getting some Coleus seeds, again, to be like the Kong Rose, Jitters. I have plenty of Jitters. There's a Darth Vader. There's some lime sprites. Lime sprites are really like a green, and they have like a little splash of, they almost sort of look like a Defiance, but Defiance are more sharp. But Kong lime sprite or these, I have some lime sprite, Jitters, Rose Kong, Kong Red. I should have some Defiance, Colossal Marble shown here. So you'll get several hundred of the Coleus seeds, and that's Jim's Coleus on eBay. Listing is active right now. I have plenty of seeds. So Jim's Coleus eBay. Portion of my proceeds go to the Wounded Warriors and USO as always. So you'll be helping out a great cause, as is all of my my YouTube channel profits and my farmers market. I donate portions of what I take in. And here's just a sample of what you can expect when you purchase some seeds from Jim's Coleus. You get my nice custom card featuring my Jim's Coleus monogram and beautiful picture of one of my favorite planters that I grew a few years ago. And you can do this too. Follow along. You'll receive your Coleus seeds in this beautiful Jim's Coleus bubble mailer, protected. Just to give you a sample, this is approximately how many seeds you'll get. You'll get 6. I only have 3 packed here right now. I have to pack up some more, but you'll get 6 of these Ziplocs with several, at least 100 seeds of variety. Some a little more, Empires, some Jitters. And I like these Ziplocs baggies because I separate the seeds. I get about 95% of the seed chaff, but some of the seed chaff gets stuck in the Ziploc, and you got your seeds, and they separate very easy. And when you get them, you can either keep them in these Ziplocs, store unused seeds, in a dark closet, cool place until you're going to grow them, until you're going to plant them. Coleus seeds are good for 5 years or so, just so you know. So I'll give you plenty to last a few years or share. But this is what you're going to expect. It'll be 6 varieties: Empire, Jitters, Colossal Marble, and all the other Coleus I feature on this video. That's Jim's Coleus on eBay. And again, portion of proceeds go to USO Wounded Warriors. So buy some Coleus seeds now. Get them before spring. Get them and get so you're ready to go. And meantime, watch Jim's Coleus videos. And you have lots of fun growing Coleus. Alright, so hey, thanks for following along this season. Made lots of friends. I'm happy to say that I'm over 8,000. I'm about 8,050 members, and I'm really shooting for that 10,000 mark. So I'm hoping by next year, this time, I should be well into that. So, and I gotta thank you guys. I really appreciate you following along. The kind comments, the lots of friends, the regulars that always say hi. Keep watching my videos, and I have plenty of videos that I save over the years for you guys. Watch them. And you'll learn by watching my videos. You'll learn because I repeat. It's one of my strategies is to drill in the important aspects of what I found, that important aspects to growing Coleus, certain things. So I repeat them over and over. So I got a comment from somebody that that my videos are too long. My video's too long because I could have done the video in 7 minutes today instead of 20. And that's true, probably. But again, I like to drill in important aspects, so I'll repeat them 10, 12 times. So by the time, if you watch my video in full, you'll be a Coleus Jedi by the end of the video. And certainly, if you watch all of my videos, you'll be a Coleus Jedi, Coleus Jim's Coleus, a Coleus Jedi. So I'm still working on a best of sort of video, in keeping with that, sort of a montage video of all of the most important aspects of what I've learned over the years and what I do to keep my Coleus really big, and how I get my Coleus to look so healthy and so forth. So I'm gonna shoot that out. We got plenty of time. Winter, we got holidays coming up, craziness. So keep watching my videos, and those of you who are lucky enough to not have winters where you can grow your Coleus all year long, you got it made. So you just keep growing them and growing them. So, and those of you overseas who follow along and who purchase my Coleus seeds, I appreciate that. Grant over in Australia, how you doing? I know you guys, this is getting into your summer now. I hope you guys have good luck. Your fires, it's terrible over there, and all the other restriction type things going on. So, all right, so thanks for watching Jim's Coleus. Again, check out Jim's Coleus on eBay. Get some seeds. I'll constantly have seeds listed, and until I run out. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great holiday season, and we'll keep up. We'll post another video in a few weeks. Okay, take care, everyone. Thanks.